Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the five-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their fifth straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally, climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the seventh time in franchise history, one of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their sixth title, which will 9 to go. And these are the guys we're about to see down on the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Pardon me, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Here we go. Like 20!
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Tyrann Mathieu has a cornerback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is. And flip the down marker back to 1.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Garoppolo looks to throw. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got it.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Now comebacks in the passing game, they covered that play successfully.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there at a first.
Necessary risk, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he missed by
All the time, he definitely wants that one back. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now. Come back and get greedy late.
Offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Hitchens. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, they don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Trying to not think about you. Lost you in my mind, screaming loud. Still so lost, scared to find reasons to not be without you.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. The Chiefs bring pressure and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. Trotty. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. With the first touchdown
6 points because they handled it so well.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take it into the end zone. What a play.
Serves your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people have to, wow, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
I know that play going to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can quick tackle without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Taking a shot for, it's caught inside the 25. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone. Not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Away 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown against Pete Johnson, the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll talk about that like Mike Jones's stop for the Rams against the Titans in the Super Bowl where he stopped him about 1 yard short. That's how big of a play that was, to give them that open week and a chance to rest, because I think that team needed it. But I'm loving what San Francisco has done. Jimmy Garoppolo, people will question him about playing in the playoffs. Go back and look at the season. He played in how many different playoff-type games? I think he'll be okay. The defense trying to hit him a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right?
Able the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, Mahomes going deep here for 1. He's got him in, complete. That goes for a gain of 31. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend that. The ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connect.
Yellow, on the line. 56. Hey, let's go.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter. Widen this margin, too.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Thompson. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with a great dispatch.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
The spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
The GoLdWeIgHt offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available, or put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and forward.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Somewhere, they've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now here from the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off bound to their offense.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. When they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 40.
To run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Again, they'll throw to Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. James has got it, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So it's 49er football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A shotgun snap. And across the jumper into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 and they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here.
Lo que tú opinas, opino yo. Lo que tú opinas, opino yo.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Por eso te pido una disculpa.
Soy culera contigo, no me importa. Soy culera contigo.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Así que I'm so sorry.
And that is much too long. Could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down.
Cuando dijiste por 2, significa lo que tú opinas, opino yo. Sí, yo lo sé. Lo que tú opinas, opino yo. Sí, yo lo sé. Culero, es lo que hiciste. Culero, es lo que hiciste. Y culero, es lo que hiciste.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face.
Other times, nothing good is going to happen. If you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
He's back to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one.
On the clock, you have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw, and it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flurry.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. One final try now for Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ross Dwelly finding the end zone on the game's final play, as they are now an extra point away from perhaps stealing one here in the final minute.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Now the biggest extra point of this man's life. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. Sidelines, we take a break. And he has got it. And to borrow a baseball expression, they're going to walk off a winner. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.